Alrighty, so welcome to another video. Today we are working on a somewhat special car. You may recognise the number plate or just the tattiness of the car. It belongs to I'd like to say, good friend of mine now, Luke Scambler of Garage with Luke. He has brought it to me because it needs help, and a lot of it. It doesn't run well at all. The windows don't work, lights don't work, rev counter doesn't work, fuel gauge doesn't work. Yeah, not a lot of it does work, but Luke, in all of his wisdom, decided that the good thing to do at that point is coil over his wheels to make it look nice and just not worry about the drivability aspect. Now, I won't lie, I am filming the intro after I've done all the work because I completely forgot. Because it ended up, I wasn't going to start filming on the day that I did, but my friend came back from uni and he was giving me a hand, so we just got into it and I figured I'd do the intro later, so here I am. So I know what's happened, you guys don't yet. But it also meant I forgot to film a video of how it drove before. But I remember seeing somewhere a video on YouTube from Luke, or it might have been on the Auto Alex channel, of Taylor and Luke driving it. So I'll try and find that and insert it now.
After cleaning the car for the first time in 16 years, Luke got the alignment and MOT done and it passed with flying colours. It's time for our first drive. First time in 16 years.
Can I just say, the steering wheel
It's pretty straight.
is pretty straight. I mean, we're cornering.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it goes round corners.
Oh.
It doesn't crash or bang or knock.
Go on, give it a bit of joie de
Shall I give it a bit of joie de vivre? Should we see if it'll... Oh, it's a bit boggy, but that might be the... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh!
If you didn't just see it, it means I couldn't find it. But it was horrible. It, like, as soon as you get over quarter throttle, it starts jerking around. To move it around, like to get it in the driver off the trailer, we just had to bring it in on the clutch because any throttle input and it would just cough and splutter and die. So that was pointless. But here is Luke's GTO, and now you will see us start fixing it and see what past us did, because I won't lie, it was a good couple of weeks ago now, might be a month ago or so, but a lot of life stuff came in. I was supposed to go and pick up another car, hence why you can see that there's now a trailer sat there, which won't be there in the previous shots because I've gone and got a trailer now and a new vehicle that's sat over there to tow the trailer, which there might be a video on later because it's quite a forgotten gem that people really need to look at getting before they get really expensive. So that may be a video that's coming up. Yeah, so enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. So, after careful deliberation, also welcome David.
Hi.
It's not been in any of the rest of them because he's been sat at uni studying useless things it's never going to need in life.
Yeah, like, you know, a career.
Yeah, be alright. Cars.
Yeah.
Way more important. I tried a couple of different ways to get the fuel out. None of them really worked because it's stupid design. But I need to get the pump out to have a look at that anyway. So we're just going to go through the pump route, take the pump out and suck the fuel out that way.
Just having to look at the pump. Well, someone's clearly already played around with it, so.
Oh, yeah. They clearly broke the pipe when whoever tried fitting it last time and just chucked some rubber pipe in instead.
Like some hydraulic hosing and some,
Yeah.
what are they called? Jubilee clips.
Yeah.
Call it
Although,
good.
actually, so,
Oh?
bit of backstory with that. That pipe was what me and Luke put on.
You did the Jubilee clip things?
Yes, because it was a, what do we have? Because when I went down to his unit last summer, sometime. I found that
Hmm.
it was not fuel hose that was on there.
What was on there?
It was air hose. But
I-
I don't. No. I don't mean like pneumatic
Yeah.
high pressure. I mean like single layer,
Oh, like garden hose.
like the kind of thing you blow a pump up with, blow a balloon up with,
Oh,
kind of
nice.
pump.
Yeah.
And as soon as the pump kicked on, the whole thing's ballooned out. It's like, we should probably.
The previous owner loved this car and really cared for it, so they've made sure that everything is mint spec and like factory.
Although, in their defence, we don't know the previous owners. We don't know the situation. All we know is it got parked up for many a year. And then Luke decided he loves to make his life miserable. So he's going to buy an abandoned 90s Japanese car, which are known for liking to sit around, yeah?
Yeah, they love sitting around,
Yeah,
not moving,
yeah.
not getting started, you know?
Mm.
And they're definitely known to be good on rust.
Yep.
They're known on being really
Yeah.
good with rust, not getting rusty at all.
And they're really picky. No. They love old varnished fuel, don't they? Yeah. In his defence, he did go and put fresh fuel in, thinking, "Oh, there's not a lot of fuel in it," because the fuel light was on. It's like, "Oh, there's no fuel in it. I'll just put fresh fuel in it. It'll dilute the old fuel." And then only took like 5-10 quid worth of fuel to fill it. Yeah. So it turns out it wasn't on reserve. It's just the fuel gauge don't work, and it was actually full of fuel. Anyway, should we get the pump out?
Let's get the pump out
and see what's going on. So I'm thinking fresh fuel is probably a good start for this.
Yeah, probably. I mean, the fuel in here. How long has it been in? Obviously, he had to fill it up at some point, though, hasn't he?
So he has driven 306 kilometers.
That would have been most of the tank, so we would have had to replace it at some point, right?
This is a big tank, 75-litre tank.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, some of the crap.
So there is some fresh fuel in, but it is mostly old fuel.
Oh, I wonder if there has any water in it standing that long.
Might do. Probably even though the crap's sat at the bottom. But my main fear, because it's very much fuel starvation, my fear, or thinking anyway, is that there's a secondary filter on the bottom of the pump. If that's got clogged with all of the crap off the bottom of the tank, then that's why it can't pump everything up.
Oof. Oh no. Yeah. Safe to say the pump wasn't done like the seller said it was.
I don't know.
Oh, actually.
Because it's only that unit that comes.
But like the whole tank and crust.
That's very corroded on the pump.
Which would mean a lot of water, would it not?
Definitely doesn't smell good. That's for sure. Oh
no! Oh, that's brown. That's just water in there.
Oh no!
That's just corroded water.
So, if you lot are interested, you can.
Yeah.
That's not the colour that petrol should be.
No, and that makes me think. You probably will have to clean the inside of the tank if it's corroded.
Not sure. Oh, I don't actually know which way it pumps.
I assume there should be an arrow.
I
assume there should be an arrow or something. Oh well, the hose being connected now.
No. Let's look at the colour then.
Oh crikey! It's a bit. It's like me after a couple pints.
I don't think petrol's supposed to be that colour, you know.
Good point. So we were thinking, especially Toby, looking down the sidewalls there, which you can't really see there right now, but
In fact, where's your phone? I'll get a light in there so they can see what we're seeing.
what we're saying is fun. It's a jolly old time, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. So, I mean,
like, there's a bit of
crud.
crustiness, but it didn't look too bad. And then
Well,
I decided to actually put my hand into the bottom, and there's a little beach. And I'll get some outfit to look at.
it's like birthing a cow.
Yeah. There's a bit of crud at the bottom. It does not look good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Is it a new tank?
I think no, we can clean the tank out. But thanks, Luke.
Yay.
It's literally a layer about that thick of just loose stuff in the bottom.
Oh god.
Like you can get your hand in and just.
And it's mostly solid too, isn't it? It's like solid sediment.
No. It's literally like sand on the beach. You can just
Oh fuck.
scoop your hand through.
Well.
But I'll get you a glove. You can have a feel through.
So there's a little baffle there, but if I go past the baffle, it gets even worse. So if I give it a little Salt Bay pinch, that's just from pinching with 2 fingers, and that's just pure flakes.
Mm-hmm. And there was a load that we got out here as well. It's all just rust and.
There's some substantially
Crap.
big flakes too. It's not like little sandy bits either.
No, it's not good.
What about if I try to get
Like,
past the sand?
Did you try going that way?
That way, yeah. Scoop it all out. I mean, look, another little pinch. Oh, look at the size of those flakes. That's
So I think, and you'd probably agree,
yeah.
we've got as much as we can out by
Probably.
pumping it out.
I mean,
Um,
this is our pump. Oh fuck!
Lovely, thanks for that.
No, you're welcome. Jim.
On my foot.
Time to have a cigarette.
But even if we wanted to, we can't even pull the plug at the minute because all of that crap on the bottom is built up around the plug.
And it seems like all the thickest crap tends to be around the plug.
Yeah, almost as if they put the plug right near the pump, which is going to be dragging all of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds like hey
it's weird that.
Yeah, it seems.
It's almost as if it was made by the Japanese in the 90s.
Yeah, it's a major oversight. You'd think,
Yeah.
someone that short can't do oversight.
You know, they were great at designing cars
Oh, and VHS players.
and VHS players,
Yeah.
and now air conditioning machines.
Oh, TVs were good too.
But they didn't think about the poor sod that has to work on it later. Like on mine, trying to do the timing. In between the timing and the chassis rail, you have about that.
Yeah, just some space for a finger. You see, they were thinking
Just.
about little Japanese hands, not your big manly English hands.
You said it. So I think now we're going to just drop the tank down, try and get as much of the crap out as we can and see how bad his tank is. And
It's bad.
It is bad. Like when I saw the pump, I was like, it's dirty, but it's not too bad. Then I saw the colour of the fuel, and it's like, it's not ideal, but it didn't look too bad because it was a bit varnishy, but you didn't have that like potent kick of varnish. And yeah.
Up until we got a bit further down, the fuel wasn't, it wasn't a hint of brown in it. It was just brown.
Yeah. Like, to be fair, now that we've got it a bit lower down, you might, with a good torch, even be able to see the piles of crap at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Oh,
Try and get it a bit more inverted.
Well, it's the light that needs to... Yeah, there you go. Yum, yum.
Yummy.
So, we're gonna drop tank now.
Yeah, everyone's favourite, right?
No, no, it's not. So we will get back to you once the tank's off. Lower.
It should be all done. Something that was done off camera is obviously we had to unplug everything.
Hang on.
Unplug everything. Make sure nothing's gonna get ripped off.
Right, down she comes. No, it's cool. It's just resting on the jack.
I think there's a lot more on the left side than there is on the right.
It's not going to come out on the jack.
It's not, is it?
No.
No.
So, what we'll do...
I pull Jack.
Yeah, pull Jack back. I will try and hold this in place.
Yeah?
Yeah, keep going. All the way. Yeah. Okay. Did you want to grab that in? I'll try and not drag it because it's actually got a very clean tank on the outside. So, again, thankfully I have secondary opinion. I'm going to say it's probably the worst tank I've seen
I haven't seen many.
ever.
I work at a lot of farm equipment, so not much fuel tanks, but I'll tell you what, I've seen some 50-year-old tractors with less rust in the tank.
Yeah, it's not good. We've got it, well, realistically, as clean as you're going to get it without cutting the tank open and scrubbing at it.
Yeah.
But it's all, well,
Compared to what it was.
clean.
We used to be able to grab, pinches.
Well, to give you an idea, just from a quick little shake, this,
That was the first shake we've done.
yeah, that was literally just, tip it upside down and see what comes out.
Mm.
That's what comes out.
Yeah. Got a pressure washer down there.
Yeah.
Loosened it all up. But
Yeah, got a pressure washer, and then soaked it in degreaser to try and break up some of it. Which, to be fair, the degreaser actually did a pretty good job, I think.
yeah, it helped a lot. I wish we saved one of the thick flakes just to show you how bad it was. But the thing is, they were so satisfyingly crispy that we probably crunched them all down.
I mean, there's a little one.
Like, that's the average thickness of crust we ended up knocking off with a pressure washer. Don't worry about it.
No, most of the big ones got satisfyingly squashed.
But yeah, safe to say, for what it was,
Oh, there's
now
one.
it's pretty good.
There you go. When it focuses, come on. It's not focused on it, but you can see that's my finger width. And this, it's just crumbled up again. It was all crust. So, not good.
So I just want to pause it there real quick. After we'd finished recording the video, I was on the phone with Luke and he mentioned that he'd been talking to a couple of his friends, and apparently back in the 90s, 2000s kind of time, might even be early 2000s, there was this thing of people being tank liners in their tanks, and you could get petrol and diesel ones. Obviously, you're supposed to use the right one in the right tank, but if you use diesel in the petrol tank, then it would react with the petrol and all crumble into flakes like this. So I have a feeling that is what's actually happened, and it's not rust. Enjoy.
Safe to say, though, that is probably a good main cause of...
Oh yeah, for sure. There's no way there was any fuel flowing smoothly out of that tank.
Well, even if it was flowing smoothly, that was not petrol anymore.
No. No.
That did... belongs in a nail salon.
A lot off camera when we were cleaning it up because of the rain. Yeah, the best thing I'd compare it to is the quick drying solvent from blasting like fluid. That's what I'd compare it to.
Yeah.
It's like still quite clearly carbon, obviously, but yeah, not quite fuel.
No. Well, yeah, I will apologise because we didn't actually film any of the cleaning of it. We live in Britain.
Mm.
It rains a lot.
Plastic roof.
And we're working under a plastic roof. All you could do was just rain. So sorry about that. But tank is now cleaned out. We just got to wait for it to dry. If you have any tips on how to dry fuel tanks out quicker without a blowtorch,
All I'm saying, right? All I'm saying.
then please let me know because this is going to take forever. It's a big tank, and there's only 2 openings on it. So, well, 3 with a fill in it.
And obviously, with the baffles which are still there, that doesn't help with airflow either. So.
No. So, if you've got any tips on drying it out, please let me know. But we're going to tidy up for the day. I mean, it won't be for the day for you. It'll be what? 10 seconds?
Probably.
Yeah. So we're going to head off. I'm going to get some food and go to work.
I'm gonna get some food because I'm back home from uni and sit on my ass and do nothing.
You can finish tidying up for me whilst I go to work.
Got better stuff to do.
I will see you, well, tomorrow for me, now for you.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we are a couple of days later. Some life things came up that meant that, unfortunately for Luke, this kind of came second. But we're back now. Hopefully, gonna get this smashed out. So where we left off, I believe. Obviously, you guys will be able to remember because it was literally what 30 seconds ago. Excuse me, 30 seconds ago. So we cleaned out the tank. Tank is now dry because I've been away, so it's had time to dry off. So what we're going to do now is put the tank all back together, and I'm going to be smart and just put all of the sender unit and everything back in before putting it back in the tank, because it's a lot easier to do it outside the car and put it in as one big unit than it is to put the tank in there. Because as you saw earlier, they give you room, just not a lot of it. So what we're going to do, I do need to test that sender unit first because we currently have no fuel gauge. So we need to check, is it that or is it anything else further along, which we will get to if it comes to it. Yeah, so I'm going to get all this put back together, test that, and then I'll get back to you unless I decide to film it. We'll see how photogenic I'm feeling today. Okay, so pumps in, pipes flared. I suppose now we put it back on the car and see if it's made any difference at all, which, to be fair, I'll be surprised if it hasn't, because it's, I mean, the fuel was beyond nail varnish. The amount of crap that was in the tank was insane. The amount of corrosion that's built up on the whole sender unit, it's just endless problems. Oh, and the fuel pump that wasn't actually sealing properly. I'll put some pictures. I can't remember if I remember to film it. If I haven't, I've definitely got pictures. I'll put them in now, probably up there. Oh, and I now get the fun job putting this back in by myself because the friend who helped me get it out isn't available right now. So I have to do it myself, which is great fun. Let's get on to it. I may or may not film it. I probably won't. I'll just come back to you once it's back in. So I'll see you very, very shortly. All right, so fuel tank's back on. All that's left is put some fuel in it and see what she does. I'm hoping that this has actually fixed our problem. because if it hasn't, it means, excuse my back, I've been laying on a gravel driveway. I know it's probably a mess, but it means if this doesn't fix it, I have to do a lot more digging, which I won't lie, I really don't want to have to do, because I've already spent a lot of time on this, of cleaning the tank out about 3,000 times. So hopefully this will do it. Just need to give it a drink. And I'm going to have to go and refill this again. I might pick up another one so I can do 2. Because weirdly, the bottom of the tank's here and the pickup site up here. So it always leaves a load down at the bottom. But, oh well. Thought I could hear something leaking. It's not. It's just as it's filling the bottom of the tank. Okay. First tank down. Nothing leaking. Good start. So what I'll do now is run back to the fuel station, fill this one up and get another one. And I'll be back with more fuel. Alrighty, so good news. Fuel's in. Also forgot to mention, put a new fuel filter on. Completely forgot to film it. It was literally a last second. Oh crap. Yeah. Got a new fuel filter, put that on. I suppose, let's see what it does. I'll leave you there. I'm going to go start it. I have already primed the system, so it shouldn't take too long to start. Let's see what happens. Well, we're looking okay. We have no more grumbling on idle. I don't know how well the mic's going to pick it up, but it's nice and smooth. We're looking good there. We are looking a-okay. I'll let it warm up for a little bit and then we'll take it down the road and see what it's like actually moving. Alright, I'll see you in a little bit once it's warmed up. Alrighty, so slight change of plan. I took the car on drive, it ran flawlessly. We did a good 10-15 miles in it. Basically used it for the day just to make sure everything's all fine, everything's working. And it did. There wasn't a single hiccup. Went and put some good fresh premium fuel in. It was amazing. I was going to put fixing the rev counter in this video, but I decided I'm not going to, simply because the video is getting on a bit. I'm looking at it now, it's 28 minutes long before putting this outro on, so I'm just going to leave it here for now. The rev counter, if I can find the footage, will be in the next video when we get everything else sorted, because I've got a whole list on my fridge of bits that I need to sort on this. So we'll get that done in the next video. But a massive thank you to Luke for trusting me with your car. I know that you're a sound guy and you seem to be very laid back, but still, thank you so much for trusting me. To everyone else, please like, subscribe, drop a comment down below on anything you want me to do next. Like, well, I've got a couple of bits I need to do on the new car to get that ready. Yeah, so like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified when the next video comes out on Luke's car and mine and everything else that I'm going to be posting. I've got quite a few lined up, including, if I can get mine done, quite a nice road trip potentially planned to the Lake District. Yeah, so please show your love. We're trying to grow the channel. I know I missed last upload. I've had a lot going on at the minute, but I'm trying my best to get back on top of it now. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.